What is up, everybody? Welcome to Games Rock, where we are playing Dark Forces, the first one. This is a game that's a peer of System Shock, that one game I was playing a while ago and never really got very far in, and may come back to, maybe not, I don't know. This is a very early first-person shooter from the Doom era, or maybe post-Doom, where we got some good old-fashioned 2D graphics. Sort of 2D. 3D environments, 2D sprites for the bad guys. And no mouse look. This is before mouse look, so before Duke Nukem 3D. Where you play as Rebel Agent Kyle Katarn, and your job is to go through these maps and do stuff. In this case, the first mission of the game, your job is to steal the plans for the Death Star. There were like so many different Star Wars games and stories in Legends Canon that supposedly explained how the plans for the first Death Star were stolen, and this was one of them. Now we're all gonna know how officially it happened because of Rogue One. But this is still fun, and that's why I'm playing it. It's big and expansive environments, most of them are. We have a wide variety of enemy types. It's not just stormtroopers. There's a little bit of environmental impact. You can see I shot out that light there. It doesn't really do anything. The green flash means my shield got hit. This guy has a personal shield. It's basically the same thing as armor from Doom. And I've got one. So when I get hit, the shield takes the damage instead of my health. Until the shield gets so far weakened. So there's a lot of, as you can see, running around, strafing, circle strafing, etc. as you play, as you shoot the enemy. You can look up and down, but your weapon will kind of auto-aim anyway. But if you can, like, look sort of up at your target, your weapon auto-aims a little better. You have to use a keyboard to look up and down. It's a pain, and probably the single most challenging aspect of the controls, but they kind of worked around it. Stormtrooper didn't hear me coming, so I was, oh crap, almost right up to him. Okay, so we've come around the outside of the base. We've come around full circle. There's still some dudes up there. I'm going to shoot them. This blaster pistol that I started out with is a more accurate weapon, and it doesn't take as much energy to fire. On my lower right, there's the ammo counter. Blaster rifles and blaster pistols take the same kind of ammo. And then there will be other games that take other kinds of ammo. Other weapons that will take other kinds of ammo. Oh, more dudes. It's more accurate, but it doesn't shoot as fast and it's not as powerful. So in this game, the stormtroopers can shoot, they can hit you. You just can take a ton of fire, even on hard mode, which is what I'm playing on. Of course, you can take a ton of fire, but you don't get your shields back. There's no regeneration. You gotta find power-ups. You've seen it. Oh, what the? There's still a dude up top shooting at me? There he is, an officer dude. Come over here. Come over here. Okay, fine, don't come over here. I'll come up to you later on. So, I grabbed the red key. Now I gotta go in this door. This commando dude is actually a little bit tougher than stormtroopers. But they both use the same blaster rifle. They drop the weapon when they die and you can pick it up. Little mouse spot there. You can shoot it, and it gives you battery cell. Battery charges a few of the gadgets you can use in the game, and now I can go down here. Usually takes about 3 hits with a blaster pistol, take out a stormtrooper, and only 2 hits with a blaster rifle. But it depends on the range too. The weapon's power actually goes down with range. Come on, you. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Die already. Thank you. Alright, now. Hit that switch. I'm not sure what that does exactly. I think I might know, actually. Let me check this down here. Nope, that's not what I thought it would do. Okay. Let's get in the lift. I think that takes me where I wanted to go. Yeah. This takes me up top to where those other dudes were up on the second level that were shooting at me when I was outside here. That's where I want to be. Okay. Because as you can see, now I can access... Oh crap, that officer's still alive. Oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah, shield power-ups, that's what those things are with the green. Make sure there's no more power-ups on this side before I decide to... Ooh, there's another one. Ah, I missed my jump. Now I gotta go back through the doors. There's some platforming in this game, and it's one of the weaker aspects of the game because of the fact that you've got, you know, the beginning of 3D environments when a lot of the graphics are actually 2D. Wait, I don't need to go that way. What am I thinking? Going this way. Yeah, I do want to go across because there's an extra life. You actually have a number of lives in this game, similar to Wolfenstein. And I think Doom originally also had, actually had lives. Okay, I'm gonna go back and grab that shield. What makes platforming hard is usually just pushing the jump button too late. At least in my case. Ah, good grief. Yeah, I don't like the platforming in this game. Thankfully, there's not too much of it. There's a sprint button, you have unlimited sprint, which is nice. Yeah, this is a Stormtrooper rifle. It's the same Stormtrooper rifle they've been using, you know, since day one. In this version, in this game, the Stormtrooper rifle shoots fast and is powerful, but not accurate at long range. And now with Battlefront and most other games, the Stormtrooper rifle has actually evolved to work the opposite way. It's more powerful still, but more accurate and shoots less fast. Which is a bit more like in the movies, although the accuracy of the rifle is arguable. Okay. Alright, I gotta hit the switch to open that. Okay, so I'm done poking around up top, although I know that there's wait a minute. I'm not done poking around up top. There's an extra life in there somewhere, and I need to find it. Yeah, because I've almost found the Death Star plans here, and that's not what I want. Yet. I mean, yeah, I want the Death Star plans because that's my mission objective, but... might as well finish what I'm doing in here. But yeah, back up top there was a way to get to a place that would get to me to an extra life. And I will need those extra lives in some levels of the game here, I remember. Because the way this game plays, sometimes you're just going to take damage, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. And sometimes you just end up taking damage.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
Yeah, that was Kyle speaking. Kyle Katarn. If you're familiar with all of Legends canon, you might know Kyle Katarn as a Jedi. He's not one in this game. This takes place before that. Okay, I'm going to take one last attempt to get to where that extra life was. Because as I was saying, sometimes you're just going to take damage in the game, and you'll end up needing those extra lives. One thing I can do, actually, is I can save. Oh, no, I can't save. That's right. There is no... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hitting the... going back to the menu actually shifted me. That's right, there is no saving in the middle of missions. You can only save after the mission, or between missions. So I better find what I'm looking for. Here it is. This is the cave I was looking for. Okay. Because in here is a switch. That leads to another switch. That opens this and causes this to drop down. Wait a minute, there's supposed to be like stormtroopers over here. Okay, they're not there. Whatever. But there's one. There's two. Whoa, he disappeared! Oh, he's appeared right next to me! Dude, my game's acting funny. I do not remember doing this in the past. This is a Steam port. Wait. Yeah, this is a Steam port. The game is also available on GOG, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it's available by now. it wasn't for a while. Steam actually got this game first. Yeah, so that secret led to this whole secret little room complex here. That's totally separate from the actual level. And you saw I already grabbed the Death Star plans and didn't need this place at all, but there's secret stuff here. And the thing that I want is in the central chamber. Infrared goggles are a bonus. Because you come already with a light, just like a flashlight type of deal. Ow! There's interrogation droids in there. And one of them just zapped me with his sticker. That goes straight through your shields. It damages your health directly. And now I can't see him, and I don't want to... Okay, fine. Oh, there he is. And a weapon supercharge, which I'm not going to need because I've already killed just about everybody that I need to kill. It just makes your weapon shoot real fast. Battery cells, nice. Oh, medkit. Repair the damage done from the guy's needle. I hate those guys' needles. Okay. So that was that. Now we get to my ship, which is to go back down to where the plans were. Getting hung up on the geometry here a little bit. Weapon supercharge lasts a nice long time. If I actually get anyone to shoot at, I'll demonstrate. It basically just makes your weapon shoot super fast. That's way faster than my regular blaster can shoot. And that's how the blaster rifle shoots. So yeah, just whatever weapon you're using, the supercharge makes it shoot faster. Well, there's a bunch of them. Oh crap, there's a bunch of them. I do not remember them being this many. I wish I had that weapon supercharge now. Because it's an older game, kind of like Doom. The enemy movements are kind of stilted and almost pre-programmed. Mission objectives complete. Where's my ship? There's my ship. That's my ship, and they're picking me up. So I beat the mission. Okay, next mission. I got the Death Star plans. When you get them, well, never mind. I'll let the narrator say it.
The plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
That's the Superstar Destroyer Terror, not the not the Executor. Check out this old style cinematic.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Monk.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure.
Pretty bold
Dark
claims.
Trooper, release.
I don't know if I was talking over that. He said Dark Trooper release. Those are people in those suits. Stormtroopers, essentially. Well, it's more complicated than that, and I'm not going to spoil the whole thing now. I think the story kind of changed over time, for that matter. But yeah, they're a new type of Imperial trooper. They made more than one splash, apparently. Things are still blowing up down there.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
There's a rebel fleet. I don't know if that's the redemption. It doesn't really matter.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
That's not Admiral Akbar. It's footage from Admiral Akbar, but this character. There's Kyle.
TAC base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine,
Remember
wishes
him?
to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
There was a whole lot in that scene. I'll talk more about it as we start the next mission. So he's going down to check out the base that was blown up. There's Jan Ors. She's the pilot, basically. And this is just a mission briefing. Yeah, so we got to repower on the base using that generator. The Empire usually gets sloppy after a major offensive, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about this new Dark Trooper, is what they say. So I find the generator, find the clue, and go back. So, according to the story, Kyle Katarn originally was he was a stormtrooper. He went through Imperial Stormtrooper Academy, and but then his family, his father specifically, was killed by the Empire for being a rebel sympathizer or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And so he left the Empire and became... The official version of the story, I think, is a little muddled, whether he became a mercenary, as is implied by the dialogue in that last cutscene, or just joined the rebellion outright. This story was written by a guy whose name I don't remember. It was Dietz. His name was Dietz, something Dietz. And I remember not... The novelization was okay, but it wasn't very good. I don't know. And I remember that the same guy wrote a couple of other books that I didn't really like about novelizing, like Halo and Mass Effect. If it's the same guy that I'm remembering, I don't want to, you know, talk too bad about the guy, but frankly, I think I could have written better than that. So you can check him out if you want to, if you can find him. I don't even know where you'd look, but yeah, there's Dark Forces novelization that tells this story, but I'm not even sure it's entirely consistent with how it was in the game. Okay, so we've cleared out this first part of the base. I'm carrying almost a maximum 500 units of ammo for my weapons here. I went down into that dark room, and I couldn't go through the door. It was locked. I'm not even sure I bothered to show you that, but yeah, that door's locked. You can't go through it. You gotta actually jump down over this low railing. But there's a whole bunch of dudes down there, so you don't want to do that until you're ready. Oh, I mentioned that these guys' motions are somewhat canned. They all, like, blow each other up sometimes if they're walking around and there's a bunch of them and they're all trying to get a shot off at me. They will end up shooting each other because of just being cluttered around against each other. Okay, jumping over the edge now. I said I'm jumping over the edge now. Okay, I'm moving really fast so I don't get... It's because I didn't want to get hit. I didn't know how many of them were still down here. Looks like there's still 3 of them? Alright, yeah, there's 3 of them still. There's a bunch of dead bodies on the ground, presumably the rebels and some of the civilians that Mon Mothma described. Yeah, I can't open this door. That's the door from the other side, and I can't even open it. It's because the power's down. Once I get the power back up, I'll be able to open that door again. Because otherwise there's no way back. And I have to get back to finish the mission. Okay. Now, we're going across the bridge here, and this is where it gets real, because there's a lot of angles, there's a lot of walls, a bunch of small buildings, and there's going to be stormtroopers around every corner. And they blend into the wreckage. And I just fell in the water. There's a way to get out of the water. There's a generator up there. Enemies don't respawn for the most part in this game, but in some levels they do. In some parts of some levels. Okay, I don't remember. I don't think it's that way, because if I'm going toward the generator, I think I'm supposed to go out this way, and I can't jump out that way. Oh, here we go. Here's a room. Okay, yeah, this gets me back up top. My blaster's shooting at someone. Oh, over there. He's off to the side, and then the guy's right in front of me. Yeah, hold about. Just look, see all those dudes? There's a ton of dudes. And my shields are going down just because there's so many of them, and they actually can shoot. There's commandos up in there. You're not authorized in this area. This is a rebel base. Empire getting sloppy after a mission. They just never moved out. Got that guy. There's another one up there, though, I think. Maybe not. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay. I got plenty of ammo, so I don't need to worry about conserving it. Crap! There's no end to him. Well, there is an end to him, but it feels like there's no end. For those of you who are wondering why I haven't said it by now, I'm saying it now. This is the precursor to the Jedi Knight games. Dark Forces 2 is Jedi Knight, in which Kyle Katarn becomes the Jedi. So if this is sounding familiar and either you were waiting for me to make the connection or you were trying to make it yourself, that's what's going on. Kyle Katarn will become a Jedi. It's kind of a spoiler, but these games have been around for a while, and I'm just trying to make sure all the pieces are put together. Because Kyle Katarn is pretty established in EU lore. He was in all of the Jedi Knight games, which were very highly rated games, all of them. PC Gamer magazine briefly had Jedi Knight rated as its best game of all time. That was when the game was still new. It was the first Half-Life that dethroned Jedi Knight as their best game ever. So I'm just still trying to clear out the Imperials from here, from everywhere. I gotta get to the generator so I can turn it back on. The generator lies through this door. You can see the faint outline of the stormtrooper in the darkness there. You can kind of see the shapes moving in there. It's a nice effect how it's actually lit up by your shots. A nice effect for its time, at least. Going with the goggles, now they can't see me. See, these guys are just standing there still because they can't see me. They can start seeing me if I start shooting. Which I just did. Okay, sweet. I've found a lot of shield power-ups, and now my shields are almost back to full. Another dude in there. Oh, hi. Yeah. Wow, even I'm having a hard time being a good shot. Yeah, back in Legends Canon, the excuse was it's the gun that was inaccurate. Okay, there's like a hidden switch around here somewhere. I thought there's a hidden switch behind here somewhere. I guess not. No biggie. Or maybe it was... No? Was it this thingy? No. Whatever. Oh, maybe it's waiting for me to turn the power back on. None of the other doors or switches are working here either because the power's not on. So that's probably what I gotta do. More stormtroopers. You gotta watch, because those graphics get so grainy so far away, you gotta watch for the subtle motion cues to know if they're falling down dead. Okay, here's the generator. I took out one of those dudes that was up here before already, but not the other one. Okay, finally got that back on. And I'm stuck on the... here we go. So now all the doors in here will open and I can go through to the rest of this place. And if there's that switch that I was looking for before, if it's actually in here, I don't really care. I've got full shields and full ammo. There's nothing really I could get from a secret. You guys see now these doors open. Those stormtroopers weren't there before, I'm pretty sure. Because that's where I came from, that door across the way there. But I could be wrong. At any rate, it's time to make our way to the main part of the base, where we'll find the clues we're looking for. Take out these guys from across the way. Yeah, they're not very good shots when it comes to long range. But they will surprise you if you are not careful. And not just because this is hard mode, I want to say. Okay, so the bridge comes around that way, so I want to go around this way to meet it. Oh, hi! That's right, this was the way. Some sort of a checkpoint deal, because in here you gotta wait for the bridge to come back around. It's like, why do they want to have just the one-way bridge? Oh, so it doesn't cut off the water flow. I'm imagining that's why. They're really good map design in this game. I dig it. You got destruction all over the place. You got holes leading to secret ways. Of course, they had the Doom games to compete with, so you couldn't expect anything less from them. Oh, a waterway. This kind of leads somewhere. There's dudes up in that room. That's where I'm gonna end up going. The more I can take from long range, the better. They do a lot more damage to me at close range than long. It takes a bit more time, but you save ammo, frankly, by using the blaster pistol. Their ammo isn't going to disappear in the time it takes you to get up there and get it. I'm hitting the wall instead of them in some cases. You can't... You lose a little bit of precision in your aiming. There's just no getting around that. Oh, come on. Oh, got him. He's down. Okay. As the game progresses, you get more weapons, too. You'll eventually get grenades or grenade launchers that will enable you to toss explosives up into the window, rather than having to wait for them to come to the window. Okay, so I'm glad I was able to... Oh, there's another dude. Let's kill him. I said there's another dude. Let's kill him. This is your cue to come to the window so I can shoot you. There you go. Good stormtrooper. Okay, sniping is a good tactic, but frankly, I don't need it right now. I'm stronger than these guys. There's not that many of them. And then I go on to keep on doing it like I just said I wasn't gonna do. Change your weapon. There you go. Yeah, I'm not going in that door until I'm ready. I actually spent a lot of ammo, so now I gotta get it back. Oh, those dead guys had ammo. Okay, I am going back through the water this way. See what was over in this direction. Nothing. Okay. Med kits I don't need. Shields I do. Yeah, so now I'm back around to this place that you recognize. Okay. I killed just about everybody that I could from the outside. It's time to go inside. I could have sworn I thought that there was supposed to be a power. No, there's no power because I'm playing on hard mode. Okay. This is the big room. Obviously the nerve center of the rebel base. So we're going to do this for a little bit until they're all dead. Because if I go charging in here, I will get messed up. Alright. I think that took out just about everybody. There's a few side rooms in here. Don't want to neglect. You don't. There's no bonus for killing everybody or anything like that, but you never know when someone's gonna come up behind you. These enemies usually don't activate unless you go into their room, but you never know. Plus, you never know what you might find. Like this little hidden cubbyhole thingy that I just unlocked right here. Ah, this is the weapon supercharge. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for earlier. And now it's kind of late because I think I killed everyone already. Oh! Do loves me a timely weapon supercharge. Alright. It doesn't increase your ammo consumption either. You consume ammo at the same rate. It's not per shot in this case, it's per time now. More shields? Never say no to more shields unless you're maxed out. And these guys I already killed.
Go ahead, Kyle. Looks like I found something that can help us out. Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
Okay, yeah, that was the Dark Trooper weapon. I found that big old thingy in the middle of that room. And now suddenly Imperial reinforcements have appeared. I'm just going to run past most of them because I can. There aren't going to be that many that they totally impede my progress. But yeah, basically I got to fight my way all the way back through this all over again because most of the Imperials have respawned. Unless I can find my way back. Yeah, like that. My saving grace is I can go through here now. Okay. And they can open doors too, by the way. Oh, extra life, don't mind if I do. Grab all of those you can. Any chance you get. Okay. We're almost free and clear, but not yet. At close range, very few weapons beat the blaster rifle. For damage and for being able to stop your enemies in their tracks.
You're not authorized.
Here we go. I'm back where we started. Jan, hurry up and get down here. There's dudes still trying to kill me. You don't gotta wait for the LZ to be cleared enough, and I could end this right now, just finishing this dude because I can. Alright, we're done here. Not every mission is going to have a cool cutscene like that first one. This one just goes straight into the briefing for the next one. So yeah. That was too large for a human being to use, more likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. But it's broken, we can't use it. So the clue leads us to Moff Rebus, who is on the garbage planet of Anoat. Or I don't think it's a whole garbage planet, it's just a city and the garbage is underneath, which is where I'm going next time. We'll do that next time. And until then, keep playing games because games rock. I didn't kill him. Crap, I'm trying to get kills with the scatter gun to unlock the other scatter gun. The better scatter gun. Shoot scattergun. Car. And that guy blew himself up.